Hello everyone, my name is Aaron and I haven't uploaded in a long time. I want to open up the channel again, rebrand it, make it something special. I really want this channel to be more of a community driven channel like I was in the past, but I really want my content to be what you want to watch. Now I've been playing Fortnite for the past handful of months and I've gotten a little bit better at it. When I started, I was trash. I really wanted to upload to YouTube, but I was too terrible to accept my recordings into YouTube. And I'm not too great now, but I'm getting better on a daily. There's a lot of things that I do. You know, sometimes they work out. Sometimes I have accuracy of a champ. Other times I'm absolutely terrible. But I want to grow. I want to grow in the game. I want my YouTube channel to grow, and I want you to grow, the viewer. Fortnite's really fun, and if you're a fan of Fortnite, you know the one thing that makes it fun is getting those kills and getting those victory royales. So I hope to help people become a little bit better at the game. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to watch these videos and be a beast at the game, but I hope to learn or teach you something that you didn't know before, something that can change your game in the slightest bit, but give you maybe an upper hand. Now, I want this to be, like I said, community driven. So if there's a certain video you want to see, let me know. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about patch 7.2's updates. This gameplay was from 7.2 today, and go over that a little bit. But for the time being, I want to talk about the channel and its direction. So I stopped uploading, almost, I'd say over a year ago. And recently, one of my videos, if you know, like if you're new to the channel, you know what it is. It was like some deep web video I did on like a Friday night. It rose in popularity. I think it was on everyone's recommended. So if you're here for that, cool. You know, if you subscribed, awesome. Thank you. Believe in the brand, everything. This has really sparked my energy into getting back into YouTube. Now, Fortnite will be my primary game, but I'm not opposed to playing maybe some Black Ops 4 Zombies, maybe some other games. Just really let me know. Like I said, community driven. Let me know. I do know a video I want to do, top 5 tricks or tips and tricks in Fortnite. Because there's a lot of things that, you know, I do on a regular that I see other people miss out on, and it causes them maybe not to have a bad early game, but later in the game it starts showing. So I'm going to go ahead and start talking about the patch notes for today. If you already know these, you know, you looked them up online, maybe you've played, awesome. Like, you could either stop watching. I have a little bit to add on to it, just from what I've seen, but like I said, if you're new here or you think you want to subscribe, just let me know in the comments. I'm really good about looking at comments and replying. So let's just hop right into these patch notes. So first and foremost, we have a new gun, the scoped revolver. It's decent. I would say, like, I've only used it a handful of times, and I know the more I use it, the better I'll get at it. But the accuracy is insane. If you're a fan of, like, the Deagle, what else? I don't even know what to compare this to. I guess it's a scoped Deagle. That's what it is. The accuracy, like I said, is insane. The damage that you get is not that great, but for what it is, I think it has its purpose. I don't see a lot of people picking these up because it is kind of hard to use. You really have to be on point with them. There's no lead that I could see, but when it hits, it hits. So yeah, it's a pretty good gun. It comes in purple and gold. Definitely not a gun that I will be using. I would much rather use a sniper, but if it's something that you land on, I feel like it is a perfect gun, just to have a little bit of range in the beginning. Moving on, we have gliders. Redeploy has been added back into the game. However, I don't think it is as good. Well, it's most definitely not as good as it once was, like when the island was around. It's more comparable to the newer redeploy system, where it's kind of slower, you don't have the movement that you had, and it takes an inventory spot. So every time you jump, you get 10, it uses 1. I tried to use it to get out of the storm one time, and it did not go that well. You can't really get as far as you could if you were to rift or use a launch pad, but it's definitely useful if you're going to be building, and if you're going to be doing a build battle and you know it's going to start going high up. It just gives you that little bit of comfort knowing that you're not going to fall all the way to your death if someone decides to break it down. Next up we have the minigun. I heard it in game. I thought somebody was chasing me down with an LMG. If anyone played with the LMGs or around, I started loving the LMG on the back half right before it was vaulted. It sounded just like an LMG, and I literally started building for my life because I thought someone was about to shove that down my throat. The LMG was one of my favorite guns. The new minigun, its startup time is really, really quick. If someone's right in front of you, it is now a viable gun to kind of pull on them. But it does overheat, so if you're just going to stand there and spray for a long time, you cannot do that anymore. Next up we have the new sniper mechanics. This is for all the snipers. They will all have the drop or the projectile base that the 50 cal has. I didn't really notice too much of a difference with the bolts. I'm a little bit more accurate now with the bolts. I get a few kills, unfortunately. On screen you see I tried to kill him with the bolt. Still trying to get into it. I just started using snipers probably a few weeks ago. I've had a few good kills with them, but I'm still trying to get the hang of it. So the traps, you could say like trap campfires, those have been changed. You're more likely to get a campfire. I think it increased from 0.20 or 26% to 73%. This is all in decimal. And from loot llamas, you also get an increased drop for campfires. Launch pads, same thing. It's more likely that you're going to find one. And the mounted turret now has went down, so you're less likely to find them. So another it's a small little update, but it's kind of large depending on if you carry minis. The mini stack has dropped from 10 to 6. At that point I would rather carry 350s. 10 minis is insane. Like, oh my goodness, it is like, it's a change that they made that's very small, and a lot of people would say, yeah, that's a small change, but for someone who uses 10 minis, you know what those extra 4 mean. That's an extra 2 situations where you can go down in shield and have your 50 shield back up. So that's really all the fixes. There's also some smaller map changes, or not really map changes, but like your ammo now has a new image in your inventory, and little bitty bug changes like that. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know, like I said, down below what kind of videos you want to see from Fortnite. And I'm not opposed to playing Black Ops 4, but I would much rather play Fortnite because I'm in love with Fortnite right now. So let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm glad I'm back. Let me know if you are. Peace.